Don't miss the Green and Growing Show in the noon to 9 p.m. hours on Eagle TV. Ellis County Horticulture Agent Holly Dickman will identify common lawn and garden issues while providing up-to-date information. Watch weekdays in the noon to 9 p.m. hours on Channel 14 or 614. Green and Growing, brought to you by Riedel's Garden Center, a full-service garden center west of Hayes on Highway 40, and Eagle TV.
With our current weather conditions, it takes a real expert to create landscape that'll thrive. Riedel's Garden Center has the staff with the expertise of water requirements for plants, lawns, and landscapes that'll stand up to our changing weather conditions. With 25 years of hands-on experience, owner Darren Riedel will customize a landscape design and irrigation system to meet your expectations and our climate. It's recommended to protect your lawn using Fertilizing products available at Riedel's Garden Center, an authorized dealer. Call or stop by Riedel's Garden Center today.
Well, fall is here, and this is the time of year to go ahead and do some improvements, some maintenance things to our cool season grasses, which includes our tall fescue and Kentucky bluegrass. You know, throughout the summer months, tall fescue and Kentucky bluegrass, they just don't like to grow when it's really hot. They like those cooler temperature months of spring and fall, and so that's when we really want to do most of our work to those turf grasses. You know, this year we've had some unusual weather, we've had more moisture, and so we're seeing a few more issues with our turf grasses, one being brown patch. So if you've had areas in the fescue that have had some brown spots, if you look closely you'll see brown lesions on the leaf blades. That's a sign of a fungal disease called brown patch. Not typically something in a home lawn that's going to kill the grass, but it does make things look bad. The good thing is once that grass starts actively growing in September, you give it some fertilizer, it usually recovers and you won't even notice that you've ever had an issue with this disease. But September is the most important time to go ahead and fertilize your cool season lawns. You want to go ahead and put down a fast release source of nitrogen. So typically those lawn fertilizers out on the market have a quick release type nitrogen included with them. And so you want to put that down in fall. Usually the recommendation is 1 pound of actual nitrogen per 1,000 square feet. So you want to do a little bit of calculation or set your spreader to the directions on the bag, and that'll usually give you that amount, 1 pound per actual N per 1,000 square feet. The other thing to consider at this time of year is aeration. If you've had lots of traffic, or maybe you have real compacted soils, which are very common in our part of the county here, you can end up with some issues, root-related issues, things like that because of those things. And aeration is simply a product or a process that takes cores of soil out of the ground and helps to open that soil up for water to help hopefully infiltrate a little bit better, fertilizer, things like that to infiltrate. Now, if you have areas of the lawn that maybe have died out over the summer or they're really thin, this is also the time of year to go ahead and overseed. So usually we say September through about October 15th at the latest is when you can overseed your tall fescue or Kentucky bluegrass. Not to say that you couldn't do it beyond October 15th if the weather stays warm, but the problem is a lot of times that grass just doesn't get established fully enough to make sure it can withstand the freezing and thawing and have that little root system there to support it, and it might end up drying out or dying of desiccation over the winter months. So usually before October 15th you can still get that in. If you have questions about cool season lawn care, don't hesitate to contact your local extension office for more information. We have lots of great publications regarding all of those things that I just talked about. Reporting for K-State Research and Extension, Eagle TV, I'm Holly Dickman, Ellis County Horticulture Extension Agent.
Don't miss the Green and Growing Show in the noon to 9 p.m. hours on Eagle TV. Ellis County Horticulture Agent Holly Dickman will identify common lawn and garden issues while providing up-to-date information. Watch weekdays in the noon to 9 p.m. hours on Channel 14 or 614. Green and Growing, brought to you by Riedel's Garden Center, a full-service garden center west of Hayes on Highway 40, and Eagle TV.
With our current weather conditions, it takes a real expert to create landscape that'll thrive. Riedel's Garden Center has the staff with the expertise of water requirements for plants, lawns, and landscapes that'll stand up to our changing weather conditions. With 25 years of hands-on experience, owner Darren Riedel will customize a landscape design and irrigation system to meet your expectations and our climate. It's recommended to protect your lawn using Fertilizing products available at Riedel's Garden Center, an authorized dealer. Call or stop by Riedel's Garden Center today.